Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you want to see how I achieve this natural makeup look, please stay tuned and enjoy.
So tonight you should go and take a chance with her. She could be everything you wanted, boy. Don't let that get away. Don't let that slip away. Don't let that love stay.
So the first thing I like to do is take this Rosewater infused witch hazel in a cotton round and just wipe down my face with it. I have very oily skin, so this step is a must in order to ensure that my makeup applies and lays as smooth as I can get it. So next I'm going to take my Revlon Color Stay 24 Hours in the shade 400 Caramel. This foundation does leave a matte finish and it is great for a combination to oily skin. Like I said before, I have very oily skin, so most products I use is matte. So as you can see, I took 2 pumps of the foundation and I'm just applying that over my face just because that gives me the desired coverage that I like. As you can see as well, I don't put the foundation directly on my nose, but instead I use the excess foundation on my sponge towards the end and I apply that over my nose just because that's where I produce the most oil and I don't want to be a greasy mess by the end of the day. So that's definitely the last place I apply the foundation. Another thing to add about this foundation is that it is very light on my pores, and when I say that I mean it's not heavy. I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup and my pores don't get clogged, and so this prevents like acne that you can get with other foundations just because of how heavy it might be on your skin. So that's definitely something to think about if you are thinking about getting this specific foundation. It works very well for me. And so to conclude this step, all you have to do is keep blending until your foundation looks just like your skin. So now I'm going to take my NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer in the shade Neutral and just apply that under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and at the tip of my chin. I'm not going to even hold you. I didn't realize I was using as much concealer as I was until I was blending, and the blending process was taking a little longer than it usually did, and so that definitely told me I was a little heavy handed with the concealer, but that's okay. Just blend it out and it'll still look good. So when you're blending your concealer, it's just like how you would blend your foundation, except you want to focus in on that area where you just applied the concealer. And so what I mean by that is, for example, I applied it under my eyes, so I'm going to stay concentrated under my eyes just so I can highlight that specific area. The same would go for the bridge of my nose and the tip of my chin, just because I want to highlight those specific areas on my face. I like to do it this way because my foundation is a little darker than my actual skin color, and so I found that this actually gives me a natural contour effect just because I'm not good at contouring, so I actually do not contour, but instead I go for that more natural method of getting that look, if you know what I mean. So you guys, it was at this point where I kind of figured that I used too much concealer. So I'm just going to speed this little process right up. All I'm doing is just blending it out just so it looks more natural. So while I'm just blending out my concealer, if you can, just comment down below some things you would want to see on my channel. I'm wanting to focus on beauty, but I'm also thinking about incorporating my faith in God just because that is a big part of my life. So, yeah, just let me know and I'll definitely be open to suggestions. So the next thing I like to do is take my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop setting powder in the shade Banana and apply this under my eyelids, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my chin, under my cheeks, my forehead, so basically everywhere, just because I do, like I said, have oily skin, and so the setting powder just helps reduce that shine and oils that I might be producing throughout the day. So while I'm just letting my setting powder set, I'm going to take a light brown lip liner and apply that over my lips. I've always been into the 90s beauty trend and natural makeup look just because it stayed true to one's own beauty. It was just an enhancement. It wasn't something that they did to cover themselves up. While I know makeup is definitely a form of expression, I just appreciate and respect the makeup that's just, here I am, this is me, I'm just putting a little more effort in it. So next I'm going to take my NYX Butter Gloss and apply that over my lips. I hope that's what it's called. If it's not, I'll definitely have it linked in the description box below. But yeah, I'm just going to apply that over my lips. So just to finish off my lips, I'm just going to find a random lip gloss and apply that over my lips just to kind of allude to that glossy ombre effect. I don't know, it just looks cute to me, so we tried it. So now we're approaching the final steps of this look. And so what I'm doing right here is just beating excess banana powder into my skin. I know this sounds kind of weird, but I found that doing it this way helps reduce the shine I may experience as the day goes on. So I definitely take my time with this process. And right here, I'm just taking a brush and just brushing off the excess powder on my skin just to finish off this look. So these are just a couple clips that shows what the makeup looks like without lashes. So if you're not into it, you definitely do not need to add it. If anything, it looks just as beautiful. But yeah, I decided to add some lashes just to set this look off. I don't know if you could tell, but the glue on the lashes didn't completely dry, so you might see like a white line. But just know that'll definitely go away as it dries. But yeah, y'all, this is the look. Like, don't it look so natural? Like, you can't even tell I'm wearing makeup, and that was the goal. So at the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and add a clip of what the makeup looks like outside, just so you all have a gist of what it looks like in multiple settings. Just know it looks really good, so you should be proud. To add real quick, I did spray my face with the NYX matte setting spray just to set the whole look off. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care, y'all.
AngelLaCiencia.